Today I want to share with you something about the court system and our 3 different levels of courts in the state of New York for an accident matter, medical malpractice matter, or even wrongful death matter. Come join me as I share with you this great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury trial lawyer practicing law in the state of New York. So now when you bring a lawsuit, you are bringing it at the trial level court that's known as the Supreme Court. No, it's not the Supreme Court of the United States. It is the Supreme Court in Nassau County, in Bronx County, in Manhattan, which is New York County, or any other county in the state of New York. Now, what happens if one party loses and they now want to appeal? When one party loses and now they take it to the Appellate Division, there are different departments. There's the first department, second department, third and fourth department. The first department collects cases from Manhattan and the Bronx into the first department. The second department collects cases from Nassau County, Suffolk County, and upstate county Rockland. The third department typically is upstate. The fourth department is typically in the western part of New York. And now, if you had a trial in Nassau County, your case would then go to the Appellate Division in the second department. If your case was tried in Manhattan and now you took it on an appeal, it would go to Manhattan, which would be the first department. Now, what happens after that? Let's say a party still is unhappy with the result they get from the Appellate Division. Where can they go from there? Our highest court in New York is known as the Court of Appeals. And issues that go up to the Court of Appeals are specific, narrow legal issues. The court will not take every single case that comes up. Why is that? Because they have a limited number of resources available and they only want to rule on novel areas of law, areas that have not been decided yet. Did you know that if you lose a case at trial at the Supreme Court level, you have a legal right to go ahead and appeal that to the Appellate Division? That is known as an appeal as of right. Now, if you lose at the Appellate Division level, do you have the absolute right to now go to the higher court, to the Court of Appeals? The answer is no, you don't. You actually have to apply to the Court of Appeals for permission to have your case heard before them. And what's the likelihood that's going to happen? I will tell you that the Court of Appeals, our highest court in New York, takes very, very few cases. They are looking for narrow, specific areas of law that have not been addressed yet, and now they need to address them in order to set things straight. So why do I share this great tidbit of information with you today? I share it with you to give you an insight and an understanding into how the legal process works in the state of New York. You know, I realize you're watching this because you have questions or concerns about your own particular matter. Well, if your matter happened in New York and you do have legal questions, what I encourage you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I answer questions just like yours every single day, and I'd love to talk to you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, G-E-R-R-Y, at Oginski-law.com. That's it for today's quick video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a wonderful day.